Welcome back to the deep dive. Okay, so maybe you've been browsing online looking for some unique home decor, sustainable stuff.
That handcrafted look is really popular right now.
Exactly. And you might have landed on Celiadias.com. It looks really polished, professional, maybe even a bit expensive.
It definitely has that high-end vibe.
Right. So today, we're looking into this site. We're drawing heavily from a great review by the YouTube channel Mateo Guide, trying to figure out the big question. Is Celiadias.com legit, or is it hiding something? Scam or legit? Okay, let's unpack this. The mission here is to see if that shiny professional look holds up when you actually check the facts about the business.
And that source material, that YouTube review, it really highlights this tension,
Yeah.
the gap between a beautiful website and, well, the lack of solid company information. It's a classic online shopping puzzle.
So let's start with what grabs you first, the look, the attractive veneer.
Uh-huh.
Celiadias.com, it's clearly aiming for that eco-conscious artisanal market. They sell handcrafted wooden decor.
Right, things that appeal if you're into sustainable items, natural materials.
And their tagline sums it up perfectly. Elevate your space with nature's elegance. The site navigation is clean, the aesthetic is spot on, it feels premium.
Absolutely does feel premium. And that's precisely why we need to be cautious. What's really fascinating and worrying is what the review pointed out about the products themselves.
Oh, what's that?
Well, while the presentation is just flawless, it seems like every single product photo is either a computer rendering or maybe a stock photo.
Wait, really? Not actual photos of things they've made?
There's zero evidence, according to the review, that they physically possess the inventory they're advertising. It just looks perfect, maybe too perfect.
Okay, wow. Here's where it gets really interesting then. Because if the site looks that good, it makes the lack of real information, the verification gap, seem much more alarming. We're shifting from just looks to, well, what's actually behind the curtain?
Exactly. And when Mateo Guide started digging into the company,
Yeah.
it gets murky fast. Okay, so they have the standard pages, right? About us, contact us.
Yeah.
You'd expect some background.
And who runs it? Maybe where they're based?
But the details are incredibly limited. Almost nothing about the people or the company history. And get this, the corporate address they provide.
Let me guess. It's not a workshop.
Not even close. The review traced it straight to a mail forwarding service in Delaware. The kind used by tons of businesses that want to remain anonymous.
Oof, that is a massive red flag. No real physical presence tied to that specific address.
Precisely. And then there's the customer side. You mentioned premium artisanal goods.
You'd expect glowing reviews, right? Maybe photos from happy customers?
You would. But the review found basically no verified customer reviews anywhere outside their own website.
So just those maybe generic-looking reviews on the product pages themselves?
Exactly. Generic templates, no independent proof on Trustpilot, Reddit, forums, nothing to confirm product quality or even if people are actually receiving orders reliably.
That raises a big question then. How much should we trust slick design if the business itself is basically operating in the shadows?
It's a critical point. I mean, think about it. The barrier to entry for making a beautiful website is incredibly low now. You can get a template up and running fast.
Faster than building actual trust and a real operational history, I bet.
Much faster. So that professional look doesn't automatically mean dependable or real.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener, if you're tempted by that nature's elegance?
What?
The source material is pretty clear, the site looks amazing, the products look attractive, but you absolutely should not buy completely with confidence just yet.
Definitely not. Due diligence isn't just recommended here. It's essential.
So what specific homework should people do before even thinking about buying?
Okay, the review suggests being targeted. Don't just Google the site name. Try searching for specific phrases. Things like Celiadias scam, Celiadias reviews Reddit. Is Celiadias legit?
Looking for those independent forum discussions where people share real experiences.
Exactly. That's often where the truth surfaces first. And critically, if you do decide to test it, maybe with a small order.
Use a credit card, right? Not a debit card.
Absolutely. Use a credit card or a secure third-party payment system like PayPal if available. Never, ever use a direct bank transfer or debit. You need that layer of protection.
Okay, so the bottom line seems to be attractive site, nice-looking products, but not enough solid, verifiable info. Maybe even some suspicious signs.
The business lacks that convincing who, when, why. We don't really know who's behind it, where they operate from, or see proof of their work.
Which forces us to ask that essential question.
Yeah. If a business selling supposedly handcrafted, premium goods can't show you a single real photo of their own items or give you a transparent address, what are you really buying into? Is it just a pretty...
Hmm. Something to definitely think about. Here's a final thought for you to mull over until next time. How much does that promise of nature's elegance really matter if there's a risk the product might arrive looking totally different, or maybe not arrive at all, shipped from some anonymous warehouse instead of an artisan's workshop?
It's the risk you take with beauty that lacks substance.
Indeed. Thanks for diving deep with us today.